What's going on today, YouTube? I'm doing a job on the 1995 Sc300. I'm doing the wiring harness relocation. Mine's starting to rub real bad in the fender wheel right here. As you can see, the wires are exposed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I just got underneath here. I went ahead and pulled the connections out of the footwell. You didn't need to pull out the airbag bottom underneath here. You don't have to do that at all. It doesn't give you any more access. And what it does is pull back the footwell, so don't worry about this and that. All right, so first thing I did this green one right here. This is the easiest one. Simple, push in, pull. Then I move my way up to this white one. Right here, you see that missing spot right next to the black fuse box. Look at this orange one. Look at this black box right here. Look to the right. That's where that white one goes. And just right above that, you're gonna see empty space. That is for this bigger white one right here. And right across, right here for this big white connection, there's a little black pull down tab. You gotta pull that all the way down in order for this one to break loose. This big one right here and this one are the worst too. So for this top one up here, you're just gonna squeeze this down. Just find it, it's gonna be on top. It's gonna be sitting on top up here, facing like that. So you wanna squeeze down and just pull out. With this one, it's annoying. You gotta kind of like just get behind that black box, just pry it down as hard as you can. Keep working it, keep prying it until it will finally just sit in this position, face downward, and you just pull it out from there. But yeah, so I'll get out of the interior, and I'll go to the exterior. All right, next is taking off the wheel, of course, jacking the car up. These wheels are not gonna be staying on this. I'm test fitting some new wheels are coming in. I'll show you that when it comes, because I'm trying to dial in fitment. I don't really know too much about this platform. I've only had this thing. BBS is on it. She's looking good. But back to the SC. As you can see, it looks like someone's already been in here because of this. But what you want to do is just crack this white protective off. You can break it. We're not going to use it again. So yeah, feel free to do that. And we're going to like cut some of this tape off. You can see the wires isn't completely free from the box here. So there's still some tape around it. So what you want to do is just cut that off. And same on this side. Try not to cut the wires, because you're gonna be fucked if you do. So yeah. All right, once you have your wires to the point where it's hanging down, that's how you know it's free to come out. So we're gonna remove these two boot bolts. I believe it's 11, and then we're gonna have to cut this rubber boot some in order for the bigger the connectors inside to come out. So I'll show you once we get to that. So we're just gonna remove these two first. All right, guys. So once we got the grommet bolts taken out, you're gonna feel around, and you're gonna feel that there's a piece of grommet around backside, like right here where my finger is. It is in some electrical tape. So feel around, get comfortable, and you're gonna have to cut that off. Cut that rubber piece off of that electrical tape. And it should free up this grommet. You see how it's kind of resistant and tight? So yeah, do that and we should be free to take this out. Once you cut that rubber piece in the back I was talking to you about, you can see we have access to the inside of the cabin. So now we're just gonna fish all those connectors from the inside to the outside. Let's get them out here. All right, guys, one more thing. Back in the interior, check if this green connection has a little zip tie right here that's holding it to the frame. Because if so, you're not gonna be able to fish it out. See, I got all the other connections out. Now I just gotta break this, and I can get this one out. All right, so now that all your connectors are out, finally, you're gonna wanna cut this boot part right here. So all these connectors can go through this. and they can all actually be free from this little grommet now. Let's just cut this. That would be good. So on my model, I had to take this connector off too. I guess this is a wheel speed sensor. I'm not too sure, but that's what it kind of looks like to me. But yeah, you want to undo that, and then all wires will be free. After that, break this clip off, and the wire should hang down. All right, now we're gonna make the way to the engine bay. And usually, this is the washer fluid reservoir cap. We're gonna unscrew out these 2 bolts right here. Just pull this out. And from there, we're gonna fish the wires into that gap right there. All right, after you get all the wires through, I went ahead and electrical tape mine together. Looks way better. Might go through and put another layer of protection on. But you fish it down this hole, they all should come out. And then we push it through the boot and connect them all. Just the reverse process. All right, guys, what I did, I had a little bulge right here. So I just picked up the wire that was originally there, and I kind of like pushed it through. And then I forced everything else through that little hole as well. Now I have way more slack to play with. At first, this big wire was all the way up here, so I had like no room. I couldn't get that through at all. Now it's all the way down here, and you can see I have hella slack. So this connector should easily reach right here. Yep, it does. All right, so now we're just gonna put everything in, and yeah, we should be done. All right, so everything's tucked up. I got this black wire zip tied to this yellow one, and so yeah. Oh, for me, to get this all the way through, I unbolted this one bolt right here, and I just kind of slid it down some. This is what I did. Easy access. So I'm gonna just put the washer housing back on, and that bolt should be done. And once you're done with everything, just put your wheel back on and fire it up. That should be a complete guide. Thank y'all for watching.